5. The seedling and the husk, integrating loss and grief. The path of non-striving is essential when we face deep sorrow. In the philosophy of lost chickens, we find a seedling emerging at the base of a tree where 4 cherished birds, Ladybird, Cinnabon, Henrietta, and Chickatity once roosted. After they were lost to predators, the yard was changed. To say they was chickens is more accurate than the correct grammar. It describes a state of the yard that now contains a chicken-shaped hole. Notice the way the seedling emerges from that very soil. It does not grow by forgetting the ground it is in. A seedling often emerges from the soil still wearing its seed coat like a cap. It hauls its origin, the old dead husk, up into the light even as its new leaves unfurl. This is the way of Wu Wei. New life does not reject the past or the grief, it carries the history of what was upward. We honor the chicken-shaped hole as the substrate from which the new form pushes through. They were, then they were not. 6. The somatic sequence from body to mind. You cannot reason with a dysregulated nervous system. Just as you cannot force a seed to grow in frozen ground, you cannot force a mind to heal if the body is trapped in a clench of survival mode. To release the clench of the ego, we must first address the clench of the physiology through the foundations of transformation sequence. The order of a body remembering itself. 1. Safety and identity, establishing a foundational somatic sense of being safe in one's own skin. 2. Somatic regulation, calming the nervous system through the body first, breath, weight, presence. 3. Cognitive work. Only once the body is regulated can the mind begin to process, learn, and reason. 4. Relational repair. Once the individual is stable, they can begin the work of healing connections with others. Unclenching the body is the first practical step in the backwards law. By releasing the physical tension of trying to be okay, we create the internal space necessary for emergence to occur. Conclusion. The mirror and the witness. Ultimately, emergence cannot be engineered, it can only be invited. As you navigate your own growth, I encourage you to keep the wood chips loose and the light unobstructed. You are the gardener of your conditions, not the manufacturer of your soul. The old forms of your life and your losses provide the foundation, but it is the unlegislatable spark of play that breathes life into the structure. Remember the distinction between the mirror and the witness. A mirror, like an analysis or a data point, can measure the shift in your gravity or the distance you have moved. But only the witness, the part of you that lived through the chicken-shaped hole, knows which gravity is real. The mirror sees the trick of the frame, the witness feels the truth of the substrate. The substrate is identical. Only the witness knows which gravity is real.